In a flash, just as always, the weekend, all but gone. It is gone. It is Monday, in fact, and not only that, it's the last Monday of April already. Can you believe that? It's also been a beautiful Monday, but a cold front, pretty good one, is giving us some broken lines of some showers. Not so much thunderstorms as of right now, but we'll take a look at things and get you your updated weather forecast, a cooler one at that, as we'll barely hit the 60s for the next few days before we have a pretty slow recovery, and nowhere do we have any 80s making their return in the 7-day. A lot of headlines tonight will include a local Republican honored for his longtime service and dedication to his party, and we'll have that. We will as well have a special invitation to a special concert coming up very soon, and I've got just the right people to extend that invitation to you. Way to give us a heart attack, Noah Thompson. Just saying. Take a look at American Idol last night. It was great. If you watched it, you saw, but started off a little scary. I mean, for us, maybe not Noah. Maybe, I'm not sure. A police chase and much more before this show is over. And it all starts in just a few seconds.
Hello, I'm William Bill Meade, Republican candidate for Magoffin County Sheriff. One of the candidates recently said that training and experience didn't matter, that no one has done anything in Magoffin County yet. You know what? I agree. Nothing has been done in Magoffin County yet, but that can change on May 17th. With over 33 years experience in law enforcement, I have a strategy to combat the drug problem that we've been facing for years. I believe in and support rehabilitation for those with drug addiction. If they want help, we should support them so that they can return to their families and be productive in society. But we can't allow those that want to make a living destroying the lives of our loved ones to continue. If you're ready for a positive change, I ask for your vote and support. I'm number 4 on the Republican ballot, but number 1 for Magoffin County.
Car wrecks,
Truck wreck,
disability,
workers' comp,
slip and fall.
wrongful death.
Your case matters to you.
Your case matters to us. Contact McFarland Tinker Law Office. With our combined experience of over 58 years, we're here ready to work for you.
Hello, Magoffin County. My name is Robert James Bailey. I'm asking for your votes to serve as your next Magoffin County jailer. I can proudly say that my work ethic has been validated over the years as a foreman for Rumpke. I deal with the public on many levels, solving issues they have encountered. Another one of my accomplishments is as a football coach for the elementary and middle school students. I have interacted and communicated effectively with both parents and students, and I will always be there to assist others when needed. If you're looking for new leadership, give me this opportunity to prove to you that I can perform all duties required as your next Magoffin County jailer.
Hello folks, I'm Jeff Lovely. I would like to ask for your vote and support to elect me as your next Magoffin County attorney. I've been practicing law for 25 years. In that time, I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly of county attorney offices throughout eastern Kentucky. I've learned that the best county attorneys are available and willing to listen when you have a question or a problem, and will do everything that they can to help. So I would like to ask for your vote and support to elect me your next Magoffin County attorney so I can be there for you and your family.
I'm Neil Adams, Republican candidate for Sheriff of Magoffin County. My main duty as sheriff will be to protect all the people of Magoffin County, and especially our elderly and youth, from the ongoing drug scourge. I am not a politician, but I am a highly trained narcotics detective with over 21 years of law enforcement experience. I know and I see people every day that express their concerns about the illegal drug activity in our county. I hear your voices, and I'm letting you know that help is on the way. I ask all fellow Republicans to join my team in helping me to fight this drug epidemic in our county. Vote Neil Adams, Republican for Sheriff.
What's up, Magoffin County? This is Boone Williams, University of Kentucky.
Gets the call, over 100 yards rushing today. Boone pulling his way inside the 5, staying on his feet for the touchdown, Kentucky.
Make sure y'all go vote for my guy, Josh Poe, man.
I'm Joshua Poe, and I approve this message.
Yeah, April is all but over. May is around the corner. School will be getting out before too long. Prom, one of the big events, of course, around the corner as well. Only details I have right now, I know that there are not a lot, but there are several different efforts similar to this that have so graciously been undertaken over the past couple of years. I'll find out more about which one this is. It doesn't matter. It's one that's been going on for a while. I know there's some organizers who have been collecting prom dresses to just brighten every young lady's life and night. They have been doing so again this year, and this Saturday is the next event, 11 till 2 at the high school. And then next Saturday, 11 till 2, they also have jewelry. And for prom, they'll be offering free hairdos when possible. And I'll get you some contact information and everything else, young ladies, parents, to pass that along. But it starts this Saturday at 11 o'clock in the morning at the Magoffin County High School. So be sure and pass that along. It's not local news, but maybe you were like myself. And when you were traveling the Mountain Parkway yesterday afternoon, for myself, about an hour earlier, I guess, things were much more calm when I passed through Stanton. Pretty much the norm. But as you're about to see from some video that's been viewed tens of thousands of times here in Kentucky and elsewhere, understandably so, it was anything but that at around 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Emily Smith, who I think is from the Hazard area, caught this video yesterday on the Mountain Parkway near Stanton. Fortunately, she or none of the other motorists were injured. Video of what I would say stands out as a very good reason why we all should watch out for fools like this when we're traveling anywhere. This man was running from police, multi-county police pursuit. Started in Clark County before 3 o'clock. Officers with Stanton Police, Clay City Police, the Sheriff's Department out of Powell County, all joined in on the pursuit, chasing 30-year-old Aaron Elliott. He crashed his 92 pickup truck, as you see, in Powell County after he was pitted, if you will, I think is the proper term, by authorities. He was traveling east in the westbound lanes of the Mountain Parkway. He collided with at least one other sheriff's cruiser and jumped the fence, and continued to flee on foot. Fortunately, on the other side of that fence, we can't see it in the video, but he was apprehended and taken to the Powell County Detention Center, where he faces a long list of charges: fleeing and evading, assault first degree of a police officer, resisting arrest, reckless driving, driving under the influence, no insurance on the vehicle, and I believe the investigation continues. But my goodness, how much more dangerous can our roads be at times by people who are just careless and have no respect, not just for the law, but for just their fellow human beings. Well, I had an invitation to join them and just couldn't make the trip to Corbin over the course of the weekend, but on this past Saturday, the 5th District Lincoln Club hosted a sold-out banquet. Nearly 400 people attending, featuring Senator McConnell and, of course, Representative Hal Rogers. It was the first in-person banquet since the pandemic, and again, it was a sold-out crowd. At the Republican event at the Corbin Center, keynote speakers again Senator Mitch McConnell, Congressman Hal Rogers, Dean of the U.S. House of Representatives, and Kentucky Senate President Robert Stivers. And among those was a Magoffin County man who was honored for his longtime dedication and service to his party and his community. Each year, the 5th District Lincoln Club honors men and women from across Kentucky's 5th Congressional District who serve as tireless advocates for the conservative principles of the Republican Party. Some well-known Hall of Fame inductees include Hal Rogers and Mitch McConnell, former U.S. Senator Jim Bunning as well, and a number of individuals were inducted into the club's historic Hall of Fame on Saturday. Greg Conley, he's a Republican Party leader from Wayne County. Allison Ball from Prestonsburg, our treasurer of Kentucky. Bill Deaton, a longtime entrepreneur and Republican leader from Lawrence County. And this man here, seen with Hal Rogers, Manuel Montgomery, Republican chair of Magoffin County. Manuel has been the Magoffin County Republican Party chair since 2004, and they honored him for continuing to help increase local Republican Party registrations by some 15%. Congressman Rogers saying, Manuel and the Montgomery family have been longtime Republican leaders in Magoffin County, and we are honored to recognize Manuel's diligent work as the Magoffin County Republican chair. Adding, quote, I'm grateful for leaders across our state like Manuel Montgomery who continue to carry on a legacy of conservative principles that strengthen this great nation. A special event coming up very soon, but before that, a special invitation to pass it along to you. I'll have it from the appropriate folks in just a few seconds. A quick message or two first.
Hello, my name is Travis Joseph, and I'm a Democrat candidate for the office of Magoffin County Attorney. For the past 12 years, it has been my pleasure to serve as your Assistant County Attorney. This office is an extremely challenging and important job. In most cases, if you have to go see the county attorney, you're having a problem. You could be the victim of a crime, you could have received a traffic citation, you may be seeking treatment for a loved one with a substance abuse problem or mental health issue, or you may have a loved one that due to sickness or injury may be in need of legal guardianship. In those situations, it is important to be able to turn to someone with the knowledge and experience necessary to guide you through those difficult and scary times. For 12 years, I've handled all those matters on a daily basis, and I'm fully confident in my ability to serve you when you need help the most. On May 17th, I ask you to vote for me, Travis Joseph, as your next Magoffin County Attorney. Thank you.
Since 1974, the Magoffin County Rescue Squad has been providing emergency aid and rescue services to the citizens of Magoffin County. In 2021, the Magoffin County Rescue Squad answered 307 calls for service, requiring 20,968 man-hours and logging 515 man-hours of training. On this May 5th, 6th, and 7th, the Magoffin County Rescue Squad will be conducting its 43rd annual media auction live through WRLV 106.5, Howard's TV Cable, Channel 15, Foothills Communication, Channel 2, and YourNewsToday's YouTube channel. All items and donations are also printed in the Syracusville Independent. Merchants from Magoffin County and Eastern Kentucky have donated items and services to be auctioned, and ad time can be purchased for $10 a spot. This is the primary fundraiser for the Magoffin County Rescue Squad. If you have any questions or would like to make a donation, please call the Magoffin County Rescue Squad, Station 1 at 606-349-5500. Thank you. The 43rd Annual Magoffin County Rescue Squad Media Auction is dedicated to the memory of Captain Carter Connolly.
Not everything has changed over the years. Fraser's Prater Drugstore is still your most trusted pharmacy, where you can get your prescription brought to you curbside or make your way to the counter for a snack, lunch, or an incredibly sweet treat. And check out Strings and Things inside the shack, the Radio Shack, musical instruments, guns, ammo, electronics, and more. It's as wonderfully unique of a shopping experience as is the selection at Fraser's Prater Drugstore in downtown Salyersville.
Hello, Magoffin County. I'm Brian Montgomery, your current jailer. I'd like to take this opportunity to ask you for your vote and support in this upcoming election. I've been in this line of work for the last 25 years, with 14 years being at the detention center and now the last 11 and a half as your jailer, with continued training every year. I hope that I have helped you or a loved one somewhere along the way, and I hope that you will continue to let me serve you and come out on May 17th and vote for me, Brian Montgomery, for jailer, #1 on the ballot. Thank you.
I'm Kelly Collins from Golden Law Office. I began my legal career in Lexington, representing some of the nation's largest insurance companies. This experience provided me with the inside knowledge as to how the insurance company will prepare to defend your case. I'm now taking that knowledge and returning to my hometown in Eastern Kentucky to help those hurt through no fault of their own. If you or a family member have been injured in an auto or truck accident, call Golden Law Office today.
Parkway Pharmacy, as always, promises the quickest service with the very best care and prices, and to always have someone there to talk to when you have a question. With 3 pharmacists, curbside, drive-through, and call-ahead service. Parkway Pharmacy in Salyersville, 349-4400.
Where you can always talk to a pharmacist when you need one.
A band concert is getting ready to happen in the City Park right across from City Hall here in Salyersville in the grassy lawn, and you are invited to extend that invitation. None better than these folks.
Hey, have you heard the Magoffin County School Bands play this year?
No, Brayden, I haven't.
Well, there's going to be a really good opportunity coming up soon.
The HWMS and MCHS bands will be hosting a spring concert on May 3rd at 6:30 p.m. at the Salyersville City Park.
There'll be free admissions, but we especially appreciate any donations. The band will be directed by the great man known as Mr. Austin Pence. And remember, bring your own bag chairs, please.
Hi, I'm Austin Pence, Band Director for Magoffin County Schools. We are wanting to invite you to a concert that we have coming up on May 3rd. That's next Tuesday night. We're super excited for it. We're going to have lots of different styles of music. We're going to have rock, classical, jazz, Appalachian, folk, bluegrass, all sorts of different stuff that you can come, and no matter what kind of music you like, you can come out and have something that you can enjoy to listen to. It's going to be at the park across from the post office in Salyersville, and we hope to see you there.
That's a week from tomorrow. Both the middle school and high school bands, 6:30 in the Salyersville City Park. Free admission. They will, of course, graciously accept donations to the bands if you would like to help, and they would be greatly honored if you would do so. Sponsored by the Salyersville Main Street Program and Main Street Promotional Committee. And again, it's free next Tuesday. Up next, let's see what's happening, and a lot is, on tonight's Magoffin Farm Bureau community calendar, and I've got to put a birthday on. It was right there in front of me. It was just among 2 or 3 others that I did get on and read right past this one. My apologies, Darlene. So happy belated birthday to you. Yes, Darlene Lynch, happy belated, but happy birthday to you from a big list, long list of family and friends. Happy birthday to Darlene Lynch. I was supposed to have read that on Friday. A reminder, it started today in the county for those who vote in Magisterial District 2. The countywide cleanup is ongoing right now. District 3 residents, you're May the 9th through the 13th, and District 1 comes back around to you on May the 23rd through the 27th. And for the city of Salyersville, they're pretty much running it throughout this entire campaign. Call the judge's office, 349-2313, or the city hall number at 349-2409 if you have any questions. Remember, no hazardous waste, no construction material, but pretty much everything else. Things you can't normally set out. All right, some big events, a big job fair. 2 of them, actually. This one, Mountain Comprehensive Care Center, is hiring for behavioral health positions, including behaviorals and master's level and behavioral therapists, MHA, case managers, peer support specialists. This is for their Moorhead and West Liberty locations. Tomorrow, 10 till 3 at their new facility in Moorhead. If you have any questions, find them on Facebook. It's the best thing to tell you at mountaincomp.org, and that is the best place to give some information. And that's, again, tomorrow, 10 till 3. The other big job fair is also this week, Wednesday, a mega job fair at the Mountain Arts Center. There's going to be employers there on site ready to hire as well. This brought to you by the Big Sandy Community a Technical College System and a host of other partners. Call 789-2857 if you have any questions. This is 10 till 3 tomorrow at the Mountain Arts Center. It's coming this week, their annual event, the North Magoffin Volunteer Fire Department Open House, Dinner, and Auction this Friday at the Fire Department, starting at 5 with the food. The auction starts at 6:30. They're going to have a big soup bean dinner and hot dogs, $5 per dinner. Kids 12 and under, bring them. They get to eat for free. It won't cost you a thing. If you have any questions, call Chief Josh, 349-7777. Another benefit and soup bean dinner with all the fixings and a gospel sing coming up Saturday, May the 7th at the Coon Creek Primitive Baptist Church. Admission is free. They say join them for an evening of worship and make a joyful noise. I'll remind you about this as it gets a little bit closer, but again, Saturday, May the 7th, starting at noon at the Coon Creek Primitive Baptist Church. And also one that I'll remind you of, off and on, the Salyersville High School class of 1972 has their 50th class reunion coming up Saturday, May the 28th at the Magoffin County Health Department. If you have any questions, call classmates there. The numbers on the bottom of your screen will get you who you need to find out more for the Salyersville High School graduating class of 72, celebrating 50 years on the 28th of May. And also coming up May the 14th, the big annual cruise-in. This is going to be the first annual for the city at the City Park across from Salyersville City Hall. Call City Hall, 349-2409. If you have any questions, cars, trucks, bikes, it's going to start at noon that day. They'll register from noon till 3, awards at 4, and they're going to make this a big annual event. Building on one they had last year, but this is when they're really going to start to try to take off and make this even much bigger and make it a permanent fixture to our calendar and our car culture. Make me a permanent fixture to your announcements. I'm trying to make a segue there. Birthdays and anniversaries, too. You know how it works. You have something you want everyone to know about. This indeed is how you make that happen. Going on to funeral service announcements for this evening. A nightly service brought to you by, of course, our friends at the Magoffin County Funeral Home. Services, as I'm told, have been set for Gerald Patrick, Gerald Wayne Patrick, 64 of Winchester, formerly of Sagersville. He passed away Saturday at the UK Medical Center. The son of the late Earl Cecil Patrick and Nelda Conley Cole. He's survived by his mother as well as his wife, Beverly May Patrick, his son, Jared Patrick, and his sister, Teresa Patrick May, as well as 2 grandsons. Funeral services are going to start Wednesday at 1 from the Magoffin County Funeral Home, and friends can call upon the funeral home that morning at 10 for visitation.
Are you ready for warm weather and a little sunshine? The Appalachian Wireless team has decided to have the ultimate spring break event. A sale so big with so many savings opportunities, you'll be thinking it's Christmas in April. The spring break event is going on now through the end of April, and all smartphones are on sale with Appalachian Advantage. Spring into an Appalachian Wireless retail location or visit us on the web to see what deals have sprung at our spring break event. We know what you want because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Hello, my fellow Magoffin Countyans. My name is Carson Sloan, and I'm a candidate for Magistrate District 2. As your magistrate, I will apply the same core values I have held myself to all my life. As your magistrate, I will always be honest, hardworking, trusting, and dependable. I will be a full-time employee for you, the people of District 2 and Magoffin County as a whole. So on May 17th, please cast your vote for Carson Sloan for Magistrate District 2, number 1 on the ballot and number 1 for the job. Thank you.
The past 3 years have been like no other time in history. We have had flooding events, ice storms, a 100-year pandemic, emergency service issues, and now we have inflation rising to levels not seen in decades. But in Magoffin County, we don't let adversity get us down. We have steadily moved our county forward, and this is because of you. Because of your faith and trust in me, I have been able to build relationships in Frankfort and in Washington, D.C., placing Magoffin County on the map as an up-and-coming community. Locally, we are continuing to renovate our county-owned buildings, properties, and parks. We now have a state-of-the-art 911 center, and we use every dollar of our road fund to repair and maintain our county roads. But as we all know, there is still so much more work to be done. I pledge to keep pushing for funding to expand water across the county, for economic development, for tourism, and other items to improve our community, as well as continuing to support and honor our local veterans. Again, thank you for your trust and support, and I ask for your vote for another term as Judge Executive so we can keep Magoffin County moving forward.
Good people of Magoffin County, my name is Tim Watkins, son of John Clay and Melba Jean Watkins Sire, and son Sean Watkins, and 7 grandchildren. We have been servants of Magoffin County most of our lives, been there for you in the time of need. I'm in your need to make sure our children and grandchildren have a safe county to grow up in. Please help me to obtain this goal by voting Tim Watkins for sheriff. I know together we will make a difference. Thank you.
First, let me thank those of you who have welcomed me into their homes. It's been a pleasure. For those I've missed, I'm not done yet. I'm visiting as many folks as possible. Let me assure you, I'm capable and willing to do this job. I believe it's time for a change. I will never let the citizens down. I will never lose my integrity, nor will I ever forget who I am or where I come from. I will always be a servant to the people. Customer service, better hours, friendly staff, and the willingness to help everyone will always be my top priority. Together we can make a change. I'm asking to be your Magoffin County Clerk.
It is never too early for spring to spring at the seasonal shop, and it has. With new ladies' fashions in and arriving daily from all the fashion houses you've come to love, like Royce, Mud Pie, Charlie Page, Simply Southern, they have a new line of spring tees from Ivory Ella, and amazing scents in soaps, body lotions, and home fragrance diffusers by Michael Design Works, with something for every room in the house. Plus new home decor, and as always, so much more at the seasonal shop in downtown Sagersville. Check out the latest in savings on new sets of tires and vehicle maintenance at Conley's, like $150 back on Goodyears, $120 back on Bridgestones, and big deals on Firestone, Hankook, General, and more. All with perfect snap-on balancing, and where they only charge $35 for state-of-the-art computer diagnostics to fix exactly what you need and get you back on the road. On the web at conleytire.net or stop by in Staffordsville. Well, way to put us in panic mode, Noah Thompson. Did anyone watch Idol last night that didn't feel that way? It all worked out great. I mean, one of the better performances of the night, if not the best, and I'm not being impartial. I really don't think so. I think his was just as good as any of the other contestants' performances last night. But if you saw the beginning, he was going with a Chris Stapleton song that Gabby Barrett, who is of course the mentor for the evening or the coach, just could tell he wasn't really connecting with, and kind of left us in a bit of a cliffhanger until he took the stage with a little Stand By Me.
If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountains should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by. So darling, stand by me, oh, stand by me.
Yep, the crowd loved it. America loved it. They voted him on to the next round. The judges loved it. Nothing but praises about his voice, which is a standout still to this day in the eyes of all three of the Idol judges. We'll see what happens next week. Just an incredible story that I'm just so forward. We'll see what happens from here. Best of luck to our Noah Thompson. What a job this young man is doing. Here's what a job a cold front's doing on our weather forecast. Kind of knocking us in the head to the tune of 20 degrees for daytime highs. Showers tonight are there. Nothing severe as far as that is concerned. And then there are a few frosty mornings in your 7-day. Here's a look at the last 90 minutes or so via local Doppler radar, showing some broken lines of showers, a few thunderstorms moving more so to our west and on to the north, but we're just getting ready to see some of the shower activity here before too long. And there will be some thunderstorms possible into the viewing area throughout tonight, a low of 51 degrees as well. So keep that in mind, nothing severe, but, spring showers. Again, 51 degrees is where we should bottom out for the rest of your Monday. And then Monday's going to be over. Yay. That's a really good thing. And we'll see much cooler temperatures thereafter. Yeah, we'll go from the beautiful day we had to 51 tonight, and we're only going to pick up 10 extra degrees on top of that for all of tomorrow. We will see showers continuing, at least the possibility of some scattered showers, mainly by around 8 o'clock or so in the morning. And then we'll see skies cloudy, but gradually becoming mostly sunny by mid and early afternoon. And again, about 61. Winds out of the northwest up to 15 miles per hour. As far as shower chances in the morning, we might see another 1/10 of an inch on top of what we see tonight. So not a big weather maker, but a pretty good cold front nonetheless. With that said, see where we fall tomorrow night. That's frost territory, 31 degrees for your Tuesday night, which will give us some patchy fog and some areas of frost after 3 a.m. when we bottom out just below freezing. Wednesday, another 61-degree day in the neighborhood. Sunshine will burn that frost off rather quickly. And then tomorrow night, we'll get back down into the frosty category territory with the low 30s, low close to mid-30s, around 34, under mostly clear skies for your Wednesday night. So 2 days at 61, 2 days at low 30s, 2 days with some frost, bookended. And then Thursday, not much of a climb out of the hole. Frost in the morning again, 63, I think at best, sunny skies and mostly clear. So a pretty consistent next 3 days of your work week. And then it's on to the weekend where it's still a slow climb. We will finally hit the mid-60s for your Friday, 65. It will be nice and clear, partly sunny for your Friday. Then our next shower chances come from another system that rolls in late Friday night and into your Saturday. Now with this, though, we're going to see temperatures climb. 65, partly sunny, and 20% chance of showers Friday. Then we'll hit the low and close to mid-70s Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. A little sunshine on Saturday, and then on Monday, more clouds than not on your Sunday. But shower chances will hover anywhere from 40 to 60% for your weekend and then the first day of next week. And that's it. That's just getting us started for the week. I will pick it up where I'm leaving off when I see you back here tomorrow night. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.